Welcome to a new Let's Play with Summer Farm Estates.
Hello and welcome back to PORTA, Westfalicia, where today we are on our Bent Black Beauty doing the baling, getting some straw for the pigs bedding. We are going to be doing this until such time that it's ready for starting harvest again at 9 o'clock. It is at the moment 5 to 8. We will be getting all the crops harvested before we finish on here and go to a new British map in the place of it. Might even get another harvest in on here because not sure what British map we will go to, although we could go to Sudbury Meadows, which would be a decent map to run on. Shall get these bales started going. Getting a good few bales off of this field. It's the only field we are baling. The bales will be taken to the yard and stacked under cover. We have got one more field to harvest with the combine with the header we've got on at the minute. And we've got the onions, the carrots, potatoes and sugar beet to get harvested. We will have to possibly go to the shop and buy some more pig food. I don't think we've got enough to last us until the sugar beet is harvested and fermented. At the minute we've got to get this last field of grain harvested. Not sure, just have a look on here, bring up the map. So we've got these two fields down here. 17 we bought is the one the other side of the road, which is in the middle of being harvested at the moment, and the other fields are all root crops, potatoes, sugar beet and carrots and onions. Once we get this straw baled, then we can take the baler away, put it in the shed and get the Anderson bale stacker and collect all the bales up, take them to the yard. All the crops are going into the farm, so although we've only got what we've got left, £5,456 in the bank, so that will soon boost up once we get the harvesting done. We can be looking after the animals, doing the drilling and selling off the crops. There's a fairly big area here, and farming here in Germany means we've got the Fendt and Do-It tractors running on this map. We'll now run this one out here. Hopefully we can get away from there. Yeah, lovely, we've got away from where we need to be. round we go. Missing one row and back down the next one. We are getting quickly over to the end of the field. Didn't keep overly straight once we were taking the split through. It is now 20 past 8 in the morning, so it'll not be too long before the combine can be started. We will send our tractor off to the yard to empty and get him started. On carting for the day. We will run the day out. We'll probably get the cereal crop all harvested before you join us again. So in that case we will be hopefully harvesting onions and baling and bale carting until the next time you join us. We've got half an hour of baling left before we need to run over. Well, now turn that around. There we go, it's dropped out. And now we shall work this end piece out back up to where we started with it. Come and join in at this end again. Just nudge the bale a little bit there. It is beautiful sunny day, not too long now before seasons is out, so although until such time that maps come out that are built around seasons, we won't have the full effect of seasons, but we will give them a try. May have to have snow turned off to stop snow spawning in the sheds until we get a map specially done for seasons. Hopefield Farm is being done, so we could revisit Hopefield Farm and do a series on that. Hopefully Meadow Grove and Peterville, this is Ireland, and such maps will have updates to work with seasons, in which case we will revisit those with seasons installed. Probably going to need a new save game for them, so that will be a totally new series going forward. Everything is great if we do get the Meadow Grove gets updated to work properly with seasons. Once we get seasons up and running, then every Let's Play and every live stream will then run 2 seasons. Going to make it very difficult on a start from scratch, which is on Greenwich. That's the other map I was trying to think of the name of, that we hope we get an update to work with seasons. Greenwich will lovely, the way it's done. It's going to look beautiful with seasons on it, although we can't, as of this moment, do Greenwich with snow installed. Hopefully you can turn the snow off as you could in 17. But the weeds and everything will all work much better. The crop rotation should work within maps that's not 100% set for it. Possibility that the two main things that's not going to work properly, I think, are the snow, because snow will spawn in fields, and the ability to move cows from one pasture to another. That will be, it's 8:45 now, so we should soon be able to get on the combine and get started with it. Greenwich Valley is going to be the new live stream map from tonight, where we will start from scratch. There has been a vote up on our Discord channel, and dependent upon who will be in the stream at the start to pick a tractor. If nobody is, then I shall just pick a tractor to start ourselves off. But hopefully there will be a vote up and some answers to the vote. We will be doing it on start from scratch, starting with £500,000, so we need to be taking with what equipment we buy to start ourselves off to do the contracts, to save up money to buy land. We don't want to be borrowing too much money, although we can borrow up to £500,000, which will take us to £1 million to start off. It's almost now 5 to 9, so we will get the combine started within the video. This tractor already done 1.1 hours on this class baler. Be interesting to see as well when seasons comes out what crops can be harvested in the winter. Possibly sugar beet will be a crop that can be harvested through the winter. You would on a real farm, they do harvest sugar beet into the winter, so hopefully that will be enabled. We'll get to this end of the field and then start the combine running. We should just get to this end. It is 1 minute to 9 o'clock, so we can start the combine running. So everything working to plan at the moment. We will stop the baler here. We won't bother turning round. We will park up on that end of the field and switch the tractor off. Start this tractor up and get him we are on field 17, aren't we? Yes. So he will now drive the course. We will now bring the combine round and get ourselves moving. Put the auger in. So he is taking a split right the way through the middle of the field. We have got the latest patch we downloaded yesterday, so we have got the most up-to-date version of Courseplay running at the moment. At least you can see our combine working before we end the video. I'll just lift the pickup reel up a little bit. So the tractor is going now up the road, heading off to empty the grain into the dryer. We are 21% full, so hopefully he will manage to get back before we get a full tank. We'll be running this series to a close with what is happening on the farm at the minute. Then we shall head to Sudbury Meadows, where we may go to a more classic style of farm on there, with the invent of seasons coming out. Farming Simulator 17 is coming to an end. We are going to concentrate now solely on Farming Simulator 19, and could well be once Seasons is out, we may, Oakfield is being worked on, we may set off with Oakfield Farm, start from scratch under the subscriber rules, and keep that series as a live stream ongoing all the way until such time as FS21 comes out. It hasn't got seasons in it as standard. We will run one series on 19 until Seasons comes out for 21, so that's looking a good way in the future at the minute, but so you are ready for the plans we have. Not sure whether we have got field 2, 3 and 5, so yeah, so everything, this is going to be the end with the combine for this season, and with the fact that Sudbury Meadows could be replacing this as a kind of classic series, then this map will come to an end. So now come around this way. Shouldn't be too long before our tractor is on its way back. Didn't have a great deal to empty out of its tank. I think by the time the tractor comes back and empties its first tank full, that will be the end of the episode. Looking like we are going to be looking for the tractor coming back. We'll just bring up the map and see if we can see him coming. Yeah, he is on his way back now. That is good. He's going to get back to us to empty before we finish the bit recording. Combine is now 99% full as well, so we will await our tractor coming back. He's almost back. Not sure whether. Yeah, he is going flat out, so that's good. Yeah, going to get a tank to empty to show you before we go. Everything at the minute working nicely. Here comes the tractor. You can see the trailer there. Strange, yeah, you can see the trailer in the distance, but you can't see the tractor on the trailer until it gets closer. That's really is a strange one there. We will now be turning down to the field. In he comes. Can't see the tractor at the moment. Should soon be seeing the tractor pop up on the front of the trailer as he gets closer. There we are. There's the tractor on the trailer. Almost back to the field. Into the field he comes now. So we will, as he comes towards us, we will get ready to empty the tank. Here he comes. Should now head towards us. Here he comes. Once it gets under and starts emptying the grain, we can sort out see how much of this we can get done before the end of the in-game day. But for now, all that's left to say is we hope you've enjoyed this video on PORTA Westfalicia. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment. If you're new to Summer Farm Estates and you'd like to see more of the work we do here, please subscribe to the channel. Knock on the bell, it will tell you when we do these videos, when we do our live streams. Until you join us tonight for our live stream and tomorrow for the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye for now. Bye bye.